Hello, and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. Ethereum stuck in the range, in the sideways range. We've seen quite a substantial drop overnight, but we've now reached the main support zone that we talked about in previous updates. Let me take you through the two scenarios I am following here. I'm actually following either as a two-wave count. So one is the purple scenario, wave 3. Wave 3 topped here on the 12th, 13th of March, and then we have a triangle in wave 4, which is the purple one. A wave down, B wave up, C wave down, D wave up, E wave down. And then from here, we should see a move up. The thing is, if this really is a triangle, then we should normally not see the price break below support at 2009.56. It could do, and that's the problem, if this is an E wave down in a triangle, it can technically test the 2800 level, which is the C wave low in the triangle of the 5th of July. So I would say on the ETH chart, actually, the support region is maybe less reliable than on the Bitcoin chart, because we're dealing with a corrective pullback after a corrective rally. This is not clearly 5 waves up. Okay, so that's something to pay attention to. In addition to that, and you know what, we will now label the whole thing, and I changed the color to white because I'm counting the bigger picture already as white scenario. So if we have the white count unfolding, then this is a 1-2 setup, and we should also respect the support region, right? The problem is the price did not really reach ideal targets for a 5-wave move, so it looks more like a 3-wave rally here. That gives, I think, the triangle at the moment on the smaller time frame preference, which means microstructure is less reliable because we're dealing with corrective patterns. I will show you the micro in a minute. But in the white count, which is anyway questionable, I mentioned it in the last video because we're forming sort of, a strange structure in the white count. A wave down, B wave up, C wave down, and it formed kind of a higher low, very strange. Double bottom structure, unreliable. But from here, we're watching for a wave 1 to the upside, wave 2 pullback, and the support area is also relevant. But the difference that really a wave 2 absolutely shouldn't break below 2009.56. Technically, it could as well, but I would rather think that it indicates, again, the purple count more and more if we break below 2009.56. And then from here, we should also go up. So this chart is to be treated as bullish in my view, as long as we're holding 2009.56. Maybe still below 2009.56 as long as we're holding 2800. So I can still track two bullish scenarios. I mean, essentially not much happened. We had a strong drop, yes, but that drop only took us into the support region that was already communicated. A few days ago on Discord, no, that was yesterday actually, yeah, for our Discord members, for gold members, I posted an update. Highlighted here again the range, that we're dealing with a range, and that this chart can be treated as bullish as long as we're holding 2009.56. So we've now dropped to 3160. The yellow main support area was already on the chart, and the communication was so the price could still form one more upside extension. Remember that Ethereum has never reached minimum expectations for a 5th wave, but again, the rally could be easily a 3-wave move in a triangle, which I said as well here. So for a 5-wave move, one more high is needed. The difficulty on the Ethereum chart is, and hopefully that kept us on our toes, or at least everybody who's trading Ethereum, is that the price top could be a D wave in purple that I just showed you, which only needs 3 waves, which then means obviously the top could already be in. Regardless, the chart should be seen as bullish as long as the 2009.56 level holds. This gives us a price range to work with, which means obviously that the 2000, oops, I need to find the chart again. Got too many charts open. Lost it. Where is it? Okay, let me open it again. Which obviously means that the 2009.56 level is the critical level that keeps us safe, really, It has to be, as at least expected, considered that the price might test that level, and we're getting closer to it. And we've now touched the box. I mean, we're now in a support zone. We have either wave 1 that really topped in the white count. If that's the case, the wave 1 is not clearly 5 waves, so it's a bit problematic. The strong move down kind of explains that. But it could be a wave 2 that's now unfolding. Or, as I said, the E wave of a triangle, which I find a little bit clearer at the moment, because the move down looks more like a D wave in 3 waves, which is the same count I'm tracking for Solana, if some of you are following the Solana chart. The idea is that what could have happened here was, it's possible that we're dealing here with some kind of an A, B, C structure, different ways of labeling this. You could even say, yeah, it's probably like that. Bit difficult to label, or maybe even here, yeah. So A wave down, B wave up, and then a C wave down. That micro count is extended, so we might want to say that we're dealing with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a possible interpretation. Obviously, these micro counts are fragile. They require frequent changes. What really the main purpose of the micro count is that it gives me a resistance area to work with, which I might slightly, no, I don't adjust it, and so fine. So in this micro resistance, we have 3,256. Could add the 23.6 fib level. So first resistance at 3,207, then 3,256 and 3,297. These are micro resistances. As long as we stay below resistance, there is absolutely no sign that a low is in place, but we're watching for a low to form in this support range highlighted in yellow. Yeah? So from a situation where the risk was quite high because we were far away from support, we have now dropped to support. So from a reward to risk point of view, it's getting more favorable to look for long positions, but I have no indication a low is in. Actually, it looks a little bit as if we might need here this wave 5 still to form. Looking at the, one second, where are we with the indicators? Looking at the 1 hour, we're way oversold now on the 1 hour RSI, way oversold. So it could be that we start at least a wave 4 from here, which could give us a bit of a bounce. Definitely worth watching here for support in this region. No sign at this stage that the low is in. I would at the moment still watch for a little bit lower, especially as long as we stay below 3,297. But any break, as I said, above that level would indicate that we are getting back into a local uptrend, or at least have a stronger corrective bounce. But yeah, technically wave 2 already fulfilled minimum requirements to the downside now. That's the update about Ethereum. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.